Okay, doing a little hobby update. Just doing a grab bag of pretty much everything I've got going on right now. My main project that's been like the past couple days is working on these Howling Banshees for my Eldar 40k army. Let me see if I can get that to focus better. This one she's not done yet, but this is the one I finished uh, earlier today. Trying to get these guys all ready to go because I've got a pretty good group of 40k players in my area, and I enjoy playing with them. Um, it's always fun, and trying to get these troops ready. And last night I finished this guy, my another Farseer, plastic Farseer. Got this out of the Eldar Start Collecting set. I really like this model a lot. And great looking character. And I think I've made pretty good progress in terms of my personal painting and modeling with this. So also just as a model too, it doesn't have the issue that I have with a lot of the GW character models, is having too many of those stupid energy effects. I'm not a fan of that. That's why I really don't. That's why I know the like triumvirate you need is really good in gameplay wise in 40k, but just not a fan of like the energy on the avatar. And um, like this model I think is detailed, but it's not overly busy. Everything kind of looks appropriate for what the character's supposed to be. And the base is nice, pretty nice too. I like that as well. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this guy turned out. I think I've improved. Some of my improvements in modeling and painting have shown through. Well, and a lot of it was just getting the right washes on it to help make the details kind of pop. But yeah, happy with how that guy turned out. And related to the whole wash and that sort of thing, washes and that sort of thing. Um, we're still working on War of Spanish Succession era, turn of the 18th century Habsburgs. Um, I went over the uniform coats again with the GW. Let me see if I can find it. Yes, this color, this apothecary white, which is kind of like a light, goes on kind of like a light gray wash. And it makes, and this is the first stand I already showed, but I kind of gave them a once over again. And I think that just makes the details kind of come out a little bit better on the jackets, but without making the jackets look too like messy or dark. So I really like that. And I've been switching gears sort of to work on the Eldar because, I actually have people to play with for 40k, so when I have actual games to use the models with, I'm a lot more motivated to paint and stuff, even though I tend to kind of jump around on projects. Um, but the Banshees, I've been working on them today, and I don't know if I mentioned this in a previous video. I think I did, but this is my first fine cast kit actually that I ever bought, and I've first bought GW stuff in 2008, I think. Is when 5th edition started, like first started. Um, yeah, but this is just this resin, and I don't dislike resin kits. I mean, I think the Flames of War stuff I have is made out of resin, but I mean, it was just a pain to um, get all the flash off and get everything glued together. That was challenging, even with super glue. And then the Exarch, as you can see, I had to green stuff this because the spear, or glaive, I guess, the handle and or the shaft, whatever you want to call it, and the blade were two different pieces, but they just give you like a little tiny, basically pin, not quite a pin, but very small area to glue the blade to the handle and the arms to, and so it broke, of course, even with super glue, and I had to green stuff it, and yeah, did not like having to do that. Um, I mean, I like these models as sculpts, but in this resin, it's just terrible. Um, and my primer didn't go on quite evenly, so um, or maybe I didn't wash the resin enough. I don't know. I've heard you need to do that, but anyway, live and learn. But yeah, as you can see, there's some pitting, this like weird pitting on this one figure, and yeah, I'm glad I got these, and I know they make them in plastic, but I wanted to get I got pull it out here. I got the old box off of eBay because I had 6 instead of just the 5. And it was a better deal than the new plastic box, which $50 for 5 models is quite hard to justify, and for resin models that, as I said, are of questionable workmanship. Showed this guy. It's just the same arquebusier from before. Got a couple of his companions to stick on the base. Probably want to try and finish this base up soon so I can do another, maybe Pikeman's Lament battle report. I can continue the campaign storyline I started in with the first battle report, which I hope you enjoyed. I think it went on a little too long, but even with the 3 parts, but it's okay. It's a learning process, I guess. And then just finally, because I've been on an Eldar kick, I really want to get a lot of this stuff done. I've got these 2 vehicles I want to get done next because painting these larger figures is a lot faster. Let me get both of them in the frame here. Yeah, I got the Warwalker and the Wraith Lord. And they give you quite a few extra heavy weapons in these kits. I have to really, I really like that, because the GW kits now tend to run short on extras. But I mean, both of these had quite a few extra heavy weapons if you're doing magnetizing or you just need the spares for other stuff. And because actually I can use some of those spare parts to make more objective markers. So yeah, and I've got and yeah, the Warwalker and the Wraith Lord, really like these kits. Really nice. I didn't glue the canopy on this yet. I'm gonna wait until I do that, until after it's finished. Yeah, I got the Bright Lance and the Shuriken catapult or cannon, and then on this guy, Bright Lance, Star Cannon, and the 2 Shuriken catapults on the arms and the power sword. And they come on nice scenic bases, which is really nice. So I think for these, I'm gonna do the green dominant Bale Tan. Zoom out a little bit. Green dominant Bale Tan kind of color combination, because I think it just looks a little bit better than the white dominant. The Farseer, he's got a little bit more of the white theme, but he's also got this big dark green cloak, kind of like a Turkish kaftan, actually. He's got that, but I think for the Baelton troops, the green with the white accents works better than the one with the white with the green. Just my opinion, but and then I've also got from the same Start Collecting, it's in my carrying case, but I've got some Wraith Blades that I need to do as well, and then I think that should get all of my Eldar completely painted once I have all that done. That should be everything in my Eldar collection, which will be really nice. And I'm also going to start on a whole new army, because the Eldar I had before, when I had about the middle of me collecting 40k in high school, which was quite a while ago now. Um, but I'm going to be starting a totally new army, Alpha Legion for Chaos Space Marines for 40k. Just trying to hunt around on eBay right now to get the deals, and buying some stuff from local game stores, as I've discussed on the opinion videos. That's sort of my policy. I prefer not to buy from GW directly as much as possible. But anyway, yeah, that's the hobby update at the moment. I got quite a bit on the workbench on the table, but hope you enjoyed it. And I also will probably do a video on related to these guys of reviewing a book from Hellion and Company, about reviewing the it's about the Imperial Army in the later 17th century. So it's really good. So I will do that, and I would also like to do a battle report and post, and I will probably eventually post a rules review of the one-page rules Grimdark Future. Just want to get some playing time in with that. Probably a solo game like I did with Pikeman's Lament before I post that review. I've already filmed it, but anyway, rambling a bit now. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you next time.